Hi, friends. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Today, I am doing my makeup and I wanted to try this makeup look, un luxicito de maquillaje that I saw en Instagram. Lo vi en Instagram y dije, lo quiero probar, quiero ver cómo me queda. No es nada, literal, el makeup ya está hecho, imagínate. Pero supuestamente era como un consejito de maquillista que dijo que they were like, if you have dark hair, I think it was inclined to people from, um, you know, I guess this is very Middle Eastern, like normal, which is the eyeliner. Now I don't have any foundation on, but I am gonna use a little bit of concealer just all over because I don't have any foundation at the moment that I want to use. So we're just gonna use that. We're gonna spruce it up. I think I'm gonna do the eyeliner a little bit more in depth, a little bit more dramatico. We're gonna do the lashes. So I'm gonna, because that's the makeup look. I think I'll tag it down below, but I'm gonna do that. And he said focus on adding a little bit of light to your eyelids and the eyeliner. We're gonna be using this Clinique eyeliner. One of the girlies on Depop, I think I purchased something from them, and they were like, "Here, a free item," and I was like, "Thank you." I love when the Depoppers do that; they're so kind. But yes, so now I'm just gonna use this. This is such a good tone. This is the hazelnut medium in the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. And yeah, we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna have a little talk. Because I think some of us might need it right now. I think, are we in retrograde? Are you also in the trenches emotionally? But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that, and I'm a little sun-kissed because I was just at the farmer's market. I didn't really see anything amazing there, but it's always nice to hang out with my cousin and my niece. I love them. It's so important to surround yourself with good family. Me and my cousin, she's like my sister. She is such a wonderful person, and I love her dearly. Um, if there's anyone, I feel like if someone were to ask me, like, who do you admire? That'd be her. She's such a baddie. Yes. But we were just talking about emotions and how sometimes you have to find, like, I love that about her. Like, we talk about our emotions, and I think it's super important that we have those discussions. It's kind of like I recently read somewhere about auditing your life. Like, sometimes you have to run an audit on your life. And I feel like we sometimes audit our finances, sometimes we audit our health, but we can also audit our emotions. And I feel like you don't really realize, for example, me, I've been single for a while. Um, and when you're single for a while, you kind of put other aspects about life, about your emotions, like on the back burner because you're focused on work or just your life in general. Not saying that you don't have emotions, because a lot of us do, Healthiness, healthy, healthy relationships, either in life or just your relationships. It's all about love, respect, and boundaries. Oh my God, should I tell you guys about this my experience with a psychic? So, me and my cousin on our little adventures, I had seen a little ad for like psychic reading. So it was gonna be a bunch of ladies and a lot of people who did different types of work. So there was gonna be people who did Reiki. There was gonna be a guy who did hypnosis. I did a session with him. And then there was a lady who was gonna do tarot. Oh no. Yes, I think she was gonna do tarot. And no, was she a tarot card? I think yes, she was a tarot card reader. Because I was like, I don't recall her looking too much into the tarot. But I did ask, I was like, mine was a love reading. And so for the tarot card reader lady, I asked her, I was very frank with her. I was like, can you give me some clarity? Because, I'm a couple. And so I asked her, I was very frank, and I was like, can you give me some clarity? Like, why haven't I found Mr. Right yet? And she was so funny, because I feel like a lot of tarot card readers have the same kind of feeling where they're like, oh, I feel like I'm giving bad news all the time. But she was like, looking at my little bag of stuff. I'm like, where did I leave my concealer at? I love this concealer. This is the Hourglass concealer in the shade Fawn. Bought it on Depop too. Oh, you guys, run to Depop. Their sale's about to end. Their free shipping thing's about to run out. Me giving my last plug. I'm like, please, guys, take advantage of it. I bought a couple things. I'm not gonna lie. I was on like no buying, but at the same time, I've been selling a couple things off my shop. So I will drop down the link below. But yeah, so mind you, me and my cousin were a little bit skeptical about the whole about everything. Basically, we were like, Avid, like, we'll see, because we thought, okay, I mean, we're not necessarily non-believers, but we were just like, they could be lying to us, how are they going to read our energies? But the tarot card reader, she clocked us both, girl. She clocked us both. And so this is the insane part. She clocked us both in like different ways, because we went at different times, and we intentionally did like one different one. I did a hypnosis thing, and then my cousin did a Reiki one, but we both did the whole tarot card reader with the same lady, because we wanted to see like, okay, is she for real or is she lying? Because you never know. And so I was like, okay. So she goes, I go, and then we're doing our debrief right after, right? We're like, because we also parked really far. So also that was the one time that we had like the fastest sushi lunch ever, because it was so busy, I guess, and we were like scheduled maybe like an hour and a half away. So we were like, should we eat a little something? Like, should we eat a little sushi? And I was like, oh, there's a sushi place not too far. And she was like, okay, cool. But by the time that we got there, we sat down, the server was taking a little longer than we were hoping. We were like, oh my God, our session's in 30 minutes. And so we had to literally and run. I love this brush. It's also Hourglass. So good. But yeah, and I'm using this rice powder, pressed rice powder. I bought it on Amazon a while ago. I mean, girl, in this economy, we're using all of our products. So even though this one leaves me a little white cast, I go ahead and level everything out with a little bit of bronzer. But yeah, so ultimately we end up getting our tarot card readings. We are debriefing. I'm like, what did she tell you? And she's like, well, what did she tell you? And so I was like, well, she didn't tell me much. She literally said, and this was the key. She was like, I do see it in your future, but you need to do one thing. And I was like, what? Like, what should I do? Like, girl, like, guide me. And she's like, what's stopping and hindering your growth is your lack of boundaries. Until you can actually put those boundaries in place and basically honor yourself, you're always going to end up with the same type of people. And she was like, the same type of people that do not want to commit or that are not looking for the same thing. And so I was like, oh, brother, like, no way. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, but I do see it. And I know that this is not very encouraging because people want to hear a specific like place, location, and time. And she's like, and I just don't have that. If it comes to me, yes, but it's not coming to me now. And so I was like a little bummed out. But that situation in itself realigned myself. And like, what's it called when like your GPS gets recentered? It recentered me because I was, in a way, like, that is true. If I don't have my own boundaries in check, and I think it was just not even like boundaries in romance, but boundaries in life, and what you want in life, you have to go ahead and get it. You can't just, and that was the thing about my ex, that there was no boundaries. It was like my first time doing love, and I had no prior knowledge, no type of guidebook, you know. And it sounds silly, like, oh girl, I didn't know about love. So I'm gonna use this dip brow in medium brown. I'm almost out, so should I try a different eyebrow powder product? I really like this other one. I think it's the Urban Decay. It's called the ink stain. Oh my god, that one's so good, girl. Literally, you cannot mess up your eyebrows. All you gotta do is just fill it in, and it's so low effort, but no dura mucho. Like, you're not, and it's like almost like $30, and it's not gonna last you enough versus like if you use powder. So love it, but not cost effective if I'm trying to save money. But if you got it, girl, try it out. It is if you have like my color eyebrows, I use a kitty brow or cafe kitty, kitty cafe or cafe kitty. That is my color, and it literally blends in amazing. So if you have a hard time filling in your eyebrows and you feel like, oh my god, I don't do a good job, or if you feel like, oh my gosh, I need something quick and fast that looks natural, kitty brown's your thing, girl, because literally all you gotta do is run your brush, and it's kind of like this. I have the, you could say the NYX tube, Lift and Snatch brown tint pen. It looks like this, but the kitty brown, the Cafe Kitty one, chef kiss. It's amazing. It's super easy to use. It blends in, like the product it kind of like goes in the right place. Versus this one, I feel like if you're not good with it and don't do the strokes like you have to, it looks like you just painted on. You know what I mean? It looks like a little pen. So, no tea, no shade. This is actually a lot more economical. But if you're looking for something that goes on amazing, I highly recommend this one. With my brows, do you guys remember when we used to say eyebrows on fleek? And they used to be these like hardcore eyebrows. Do you guys remember that? I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god. But that was part of it, girl. I don't even want to show my picture of me and my eyebrows because la neta, it like gives me the ick. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, who let me out of the crib like that? But I can't even feel bad, girl. That was the style. Like, that was in back then. So, feel bad for who? I was living life, queen. The fudge. Yeah. Oh my god, I love this one. This is the Milk. The Milk Lips and Cheeks. It's like a lip tint, or I'm actually super done with this, but there's a little bit left in here, and I want to use it because we're not desperdiciando in this house. We're going to use up all our products, and we're just going to toss it. Because what happens, girl, is that I'm like, well, todavía tiene un poquito. I might use it some other day, but I already buy a new one. I'm like, girl, ya tienes uno nuevo. Why do you need another one? Like, ya, tíralo, throw it away. But I actually love this product, so I'm going to go ahead and use what I can. Ay, es que todavía tiene un montón. This is so unfair. The packaging is like, it still has a lot in there. Yeah, guys, get in there. So I have a little bit of the product on my finger. And I'm going to just go ahead and hit the cheekbones. But yeah, girl, where were we? Oh, we were talking about boundaries. Yeah, so girl, have boundaries. And audit yourself. That's how we started it, girl. Audit yourself. And I know it's hard, dude, but I feel like if you're not on top of your own behaviors, um, you just could end up in the same spot. But it also shows that you care about yourself when you're always looking out for your well-being. So, Diva, take a moment to look at yourself. Take a moment to look at where you're at in life and tell yourself, am I happy here? Am I happy? Am I content? Do I have a bigger goal? Do I have a bigger, you know, what makes you happy? Are you doing the things that make you happy? Some of us stay in situations where we're not happy for what? You know? And that's a hard question. Like, why are you somewhere you're not happy? And I think in my previous relationship, oh yeah, that's where I was. in the first relationship, the first official relationship that I had, and that was feels like a long time ago, girl, because I was so, and this is the thing, like, I didn't really date like that because I always had something going on. I had school, I had work, I had my family. So when I actually started dating, it was pretty traumatic because I didn't have anything to look at in comparison. So you can't blame yourself that long though, okay? It happens. This is also part of it, girl. I feel like sometimes we remind ourselves of our L's, and for what? Don't remind yourself of all your mistakes, girl. You live and you learn. That's literally all it is. Like, life is just a learning curve sometimes. But the point is to learn your lessons, you know? If you're not learning from your mistakes, but this is where you have to be aware, baby girl. You have to be aware of like what's okay and what's not. If you're not learning from your mistakes, you're gonna end up in the same position again. And it's kind of like the game of life. If you don't try to pass on to the next level, then you're just gonna be relooping the same thing over and over again. So if you don't know how to be in a healthy relationship and you end up with these like bad guys, and you just stay because you think that's it, like, no, you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay with anyone who's not bringing you benefit in your life. And not saying monetarily. I'm just saying if they don't enhance your living, if they don't make you smile, if they're not about, like, you have to be in love with yourself first to be able to fully say, you know what, I don't want to be with you because you make me feel like this and that. And if you don't do that, then you're just going to end up always accepting mediocre treatment from people. Mediocre treatment from people who are your family, friends. I mean, hopefully your friends are not treating you like that. But I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of things, you have to be strict on how you want people to treat you. And sometimes that comes with walking away. No tea, no shade. There's nothing wrong with walking away. Sometimes you have to be real with yourself and say, this is not going to work for me. And walk away. And I know it's hard. It's hard. Believe me. But if you don't walk away before it's too late, then you end up in relationships that are crappy, that are not fulfilling. There's nothing like the relationship you have with yourself. And I love myself. And I tell you this in like most full love. Like, you have to love yourself. You have to love the way that you are. You have to love the way that you operate. And if you don't love yourself, no one else will, girl. You are your only advocate in life. It's beautiful when someone loves you more than you love yourself. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that because, you know, at the end, what's going to happen if they leave? There goes your source of love. So, baby girl, look at yourself in the mirror. Smile. And tell yourself you're awesome. Because you are, baby girl. Look at me, diva. Look at me. I love you. You're smart. You're beautiful. And you deserve to be happy. Even if that means it's by yourself, you have to come to terms with being by yourself. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Sometimes you have to find the joy in you. That's the beauty of it all. But, yeah. So sometimes you have to walk away from relationships that don't serve you, friendships, men. And I say this with love because sometimes you feel like you might just be stuck there, girl. You're not stuck. You're not a tree, girl. You can go. But, that comes with its hardships as well, But nothing feels worse than being with someone and still feeling lonely then. Because that means that they don't even make you feel like you're with someone. So why are they there? At that point. But yeah, diva. Do an audit on your life. Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? And if that person loves you, then they're going to work on it. Because that's essentially what you do, right? You don't want to lose someone. Hey, I don't want you to go. Like, what can I do to do things right? That's the magic of it all. That if they want to stay, they will stay. Hi. Oh my God, guys. I'm so sorry. I had a little technical difficulty, but I'm back. I'm sorry about the whole mic, but this just feels so comfortable. But I know it literally makes noise. But anyways, so just to wrap up the video, how do you like it? I feel like you guys are gonna be like, you look a little, no sé cómo se dice. I'm just kidding. But let's add a little bronceadito to look cutesy. A little bronceadito to look cutesy. Let's look real tan, girl. God bless it's summer. I don't know when I thought like bronceadito, a little bronze. I thought Jersey Shore. And I was like, God bless me, it's summer. I love that. I think it was cute growing up on MTV. Don't you guys think so? Like we would tune in every Sunday, or was it every Sunday or every Saturday or every Friday to get like a new episode? Do you guys remember that? I love that. It was fun. Back when TV was fun. But yeah, guys, so this is, you know what? Do you guys have Nissia lashes that are like this? Because that's how my lashes are. They're like me. They call them pestaña de burro, which I love burrito. So I'm like, is that bad? Oh my God, this is this is my eyelash curler that I have to heat because my eyelashes are so necias that si no las enchino así. And guys, I do have an electric one, but this works too, Oh, purr. Yeah, guys. Shout out to my friend Chezile. Chezile, I know her from high school. But Chezile used to like curl her lashes with the spoon. Oh, like, dang, queen, that is cool. She'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, te las hago, and I'm like, no. Or maybe, but then back then I used to not wear a lot of makeup. So the makeup tutorial, it was kind of like the little advice, the advice, oh my God, let me looking cross-eyed, what the fudge. The guy just said that do heavy mascara. I don't know, man, I might need a different mascara, porque como que no agarra este. And I might need a new enchinador, I might need a new curler. I have an electric one, but I left that at the workplace. But yeah, I usually don't wear heavy eyeliner at the bottom. But today I was feeling a little adventurous, so I don't know how I feel with my hair. I feel like I would look so hot right now if I had straight hair. But this is what we got going on. I love my natural curly hair. So I don't wanna straighten it. So I'm just gonna loop my curls. But yeah, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was just me kind of giving some personal experience and a little bit of like positivism. I love you guys. You know, I hate when I'm sad. So I'm like, if any of my girls are not feeling bombastic, then I want you guys to feel a little bombastic right now. So Diva, get up, shower, get dressed, get on a cute little top. This is my Free People top I have listed on my Depop if you were interested. I just was modeling it, so I wanted to, you know, I wanted to tell you guys if you like it. But yes, it's like a cute little peasant top. And it's got these two little strands here that you could probably look so cute if it's closed. Ooh, peasant. Peasant top. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't do much to it, girl, but I don't usually do my eyeliner. Do you guys like it? Do I look seductive? Because I usually don't do it, but I wanted to try it out. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next weekend. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's take a breather. Sometimes we have to let go of what we have inside. No stress. Everything works out. I love you so much, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.